3, 2, 1. Kiwi, I'm on the verge of giving up on this level. I'm trying to get all the 3 stars in this episode, but I have made like a solid, almost double-digit number of attempts, and I'm not getting it, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm clearly doing it wrong. Let's try double chopping and getting one soup going on each side as quick as possible. Alright, start chopping this. Maybe if I stagger it, I'll have a little bit of an easier time getting these back and forth. I just have to be careful not to accidentally put the wrong ingredient in the wrong pot, because I'm constantly doing that by accident. Alright, there's a full onion soup being chopped. I couldn't get out in time. That's fine. This is good to serve, but we'll wait a little bit to serve it. We need tomatoes next, so we'll start chopping that. Oh, wait, not ready to serve yet. I think, like, I've got the positioning idea down a little bit. It just still seems fairly spotty for me. And it just seems like you need to be really optimized for what you're doing, and I am not able to optimize well here, it seems. All right, let's get these served so that I don't lose any tip on them, and get these chopping. All right, and then we need to start our next mushroom soup, so let's get that chopping. That was close, but we're good. Another mush. That's tomato. We don't need tomato. We need mushroom. Switch this here. Serve that up. Put the mushroom here. What do we need next? We need another tomato, so let's get that tomato soup cooking. And I'll get this served. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to save this. I think we already lost all the time we needed to get this, unfortunately. Well, you know what? I can get this tomato soup going at the very least and get this back on the heater and cook it. Okay, good. We've reset. Let's keep this tomato soup going. That was a pretty fancy handoff, wasn't it? Oh, wait, we're not ready yet. Oh, stop moving. Please. I can't handle the pressure. Alright. Alright, so we need 2 onion soups going now. This tomato soup is ready to serve. Okay, get this tomato soup this onion soup going. Start chopping this. Just get as many onions here as possible, since we need a whole lot of onion. I think I'm just going to make onion soup for the foreseeable future. That's what I need to do. I think I just have to constantly be shifting around here, and if I do that, I should be pretty reliable in getting where I need to be. Okay. And then let's just make another onion soup, honestly. Serve that. We're like so close, but we're so far. Alright. I think I can make one more soup in this span of time, but we need to be quick. Also help if I grabbed onions. Alright, that's cooking. This is the best chance we've ever had. I think we're getting a kiwi. Oh my goodness, this level took so many attempts. It was such an abject nightmare for me to pull off. Let's see if we actually get it, though. We did it. We're free. Oh my goodness, this level was so difficult for me. I don't know why. But we did it. Okay, and we're never coming back. We've got about 5 or 6 levels to get through. We'll get 3 stars. So yeah, we have 4 more levels to get 3 stars on. So next up is the one that I believe we have to make hamburgers on in an earthquake zone, which is lovely. Also needs 520 points. I mean, it looks like we got relatively close. So I think the optimal strategy here is to get as much meat cooking as possible so that we are never without meat cooking for hamburgers. Get that cooking. Get another meat going. That's a tomato. That's still a tomato. Oh, well, at least we got it cooking on the lower level. So I think, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prep a bunch of hamburger meat. since we're always going to need it, it doesn't hurt to have it done in advance. And then I won't run out when I need it for other things. We'll just leave meat all over the counters. It's fine. Okay, and this is the part where we just get a whole bunch of hamburger meat cooking. All right, so 4 burgers are cooking. And then we need a lettuce, so let's get that going. And then every burger needs its bun. Every hero needs its day. What does that even mean? Okay. Just take things off the burner if I can't serve them. All right. Next up, we need a lettuce burger, which we've got. Then we need a tomato lettuce burger. So let's chop a tomato and a lettuce. And let's get this another lettuce chopped in the meantime. Okay. So the lettuce burger should be good to serve as soon as I get a lettuce on it. So serve that. And then this can go here. And we'll grab the lettuce. And then this can be served as well. And then we need a regular burger. Serve that. And then we need a regular burger as well. We're out of dishes. So let's go ahead and get these washed. And we'll go back to our strategy of chopping all the meat to get cooked. All right. We've washed as many dishes as we can. Unfortunately, they only just respawned. So unlucky. All right. We've got 4 meat chopped. So that's probably good enough. No. We need a lettuce. So let's get the lettuce chopped. Get this over here. I'll chop 1 more meat just for good measure. And then you can go ahead and just put meat on all the burners. And while we're at it, we'll put this here for cleaning later. Another burner burger. Here we go. And another one of these. And 1 more. And we should be good. Okay. You do the dishes. And then this guy will stay up here to safely rescue all of our meat from the heat. Except for you, which we'll grab here. Okay. You need a bun. Got a bun. You need a bun. Got a bun. Okay, so now we are ready to serve all of our things. We'll need lettuce for that burger. We'll need lettuce and tomato for the next one, so let's get that chopping. Okay, get a plate and serve this ASAP. Get this on a plate and serve this. And then we need a tomato. So let's get this cooking and grab a tomato to chop. And then lettuce on a plate. All right, I timed that pretty well. I was able to save the burger, or save the dishes so I could get them washing. Do we have one that... Yeah, this one's ready to serve, so I'm just going to serve it. And then we need tomato chopped, and we need a lettuce. I think we're safe, so I'm going to come down here and chop. Put the tomato on a plate. Get another meat chopping in the meantime. Although I don't think we're going to be cooking anymore. Serve that. And then this is ready to serve. But honestly, it's more points if we can get the lettuce burger done. So I'm going to chop this ASAP. Saved it. Okay. We don't have a clean plate for it, though. I don't know if this is happening. We're going to try and get the lettuce tomato burger served. So, you know what? I can make 1 more burger happen. Oop. Okay. Lettuce. Put lettuce and tomato on a plate. I don't have a clean plate, Kiwi. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not making it. I'm not making it. Oh, that's so annoying. I could have served the regular burger and we would have had it. Oh well, at least I proved that I can do that one. I have the strategy, I just need to chop a whole lot of meat. We'll try one more time. Inevitably, this is going to be a longer episode, unfortunately, but we will do as we can. So again, the strategy here is let's just chop like 8 meat. Just put them on all the counter spaces that we have loose things on, and that way we will never be short of meat when we need to cook it. Just completely ignore the earthquake altogether. That car is driving backwards, or that yellow truck in the background is in a bad scenario right now. I think he was driving backwards, probably from gravity doing its thing. I don't know. What's this? That person is like, oh, well, I guess we're not going this way, or we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for maybe this is a regular thing because they seem rather well accustomed to dealing with just an entire line in the ground blocking their path. Kind of funny thought. All right, there we go. 4 burgers cooking. And then we're just gonna get buns for everyone as they finish cooking. Put it on a plate. All right, and then we need lettuce. The first burger will need lettuce. So look at that, we've already got like 4 burgers already done. We just need to get the extra ingredients assembled. And so we need a lettuce burger, then we need a lettuce tomato burger. I guess I'll just come down here and get this lined up for success and start chopping a tomato. And we'll just serve this one. Then we need a regular lettuce burger. I'm gonna get some meat cooking in the meantime. Grab this, put that on a plate. Just drop these dirty dishes over here. And you know what, I could have done that. Ah, shoot. Okay, we need a regular burger. I'll just serve the regular burger since that's ready to serve. And we threw the dirty dishes down here, so let's get those cleaned up. And then what we need is a lettuce burger, and then a tomato burger. So let's chop another lettuce in the meantime. And then let's get this lettuce burger served. Put these dirty dishes in here. And then this is good to put on a burger. Do we have a clean plate? We do have one clean plate. Perfect. Get these dirty dishes into the sink. And then I think we need another lettuce. So I think we're at the point where we're just going to start chopping an exorbitant amount of meat again. And just have like 4 burgers cooking at the same time. Starting off with this one down here since we have the room for it. Okay, chop all this meat. Yeah, I think we get 4 more burgers cooking, and then we'll be able to rapid fashion us some hamburgers. Right, I'm gonna rescue this with a bun. And then we need a clean plate. We need lettuce, we need tomato still. Oh, wait, this is already a lettuce tomato burger. Fantastic, okay. Let's get that going, and let's get as much meat onto these frying pans as we can before that happens. Oh, look at that. I gimmicked it, and then I gimmicked myself. Unfortunate. Okay, let's see. We need clean plates. We need to serve what we can. So we've got 4 burgers ready to go. I need lettuce for one of them, so let's start with that. And then I need tomato for the other one. And lettuce for the other one. So let's see. Just serve this as is. Serve this one as is. Get these plates cleaned. Get lettuce onto this burger. And we can serve this one. I think that's enough. I think we needed 520 and we made it. So really at this point, I can't fling this up. Unless, let's see if I can do some weird physics nonsense here. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Nope. Wait, maybe. Oh, it works. I got it. I got it. Haha, look at me gimmicking the game. All right, well, some bonus points for that. Fine, awesome. Okay, 3 stars. So apparently you can just teleport plates up the stage. I didn't know you could do that, but I had a theory it might work because, I mean, this game does have some weird jank physics sometimes. But all right, so that's 2 of the 4 3 stars we're aiming for, or 2 of the 5, I think. This is gonna be a longer episode, Kiwi, I think, but I'm gonna pause here for a second and then we'll pick it up in a minute. Hi, Kiwi. All right, so when I say be right back, you never really know what you're gonna get, and this time it was 2 weeks, so I'm gonna be rusty, and I'm going to be playing the levels that give me the most trouble, so you know exactly how this is gonna go. Poorly. But we'll make it work to the best of my ability, and our goal again is still to get our 3 stars. So we'll see where this ends up. What I'll probably do is I'll make 1 honest attempt per level, and then if I can't get it past that level, I will just fast forward until the victory, because you've seen enough of this level to know what it's about. Let's be honest. There aren't any surprises coming out of what's going to happen next, really. Oops, well, especially not on the level of Jeff failing on a fundamental level to accomplish basic goals, such as serving this fish. Okay, there we go. I'm definitely running a little slow, so let's see. Grab this potato and get this chopping. Bring this plate over here. Get this dishwashing. And then I need a fish and potatoes dish. Oh, save it. Save it. Cool. We don't have any fish, though. I'll just keep chopping these potatoes for now, and then you can get a fish over here. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Just clutched that out, didn't I? Alright, we need some dishes cleaned, so let's focus on that next. Or not. Okay, we're just gonna restart. So when I say be right back, you never really know what you're gonna get when I say be right back, let's be honest. It's about 2 weeks after the last recording, and, well, here I am. Definitely recording something. Oops, that was not the way I wanted that to go. Oh dear. A strong start. As you can tell, I'm going to be a little bit rusty perhaps here, and I'm going to need to relearn, not necessarily relearn some mechanics, but get my bearings about me. Nonetheless, we're still on our, let's call this the kitchen cleanup, if you will, where we're trying to recapture our old fame. Oh, that's what's beeping. That's not a good sign. Like, what's beeping? Oh, it's trying to catch on fire. Of course, I should have known. All right. Serve this just as is, and then we need potatoes, which are also ready to serve. Excellent. Okay. Get this fish cooking, and then we need more fish. Fish and potatoes. Get these potatoes cooking. Get this fish over here, and then I can clean these dishes while that's happening. So, I'm back from my trip home. If you've watched the Furi playthrough, you know kind of a little bit about that already. But it was overall a nice visit. It's definitely harder to be on a regular sleep schedule when you're on someone else's schedule. I will say that is probably the biggest negative of visiting family, is they function on an entirely different sleep schedule to me. Oop, salvaged it. Okay, let's see. I need 2 fish. Get these plates cleaned. And, I mean, it was really nice to see my dog. I haven't seen her in, I think, since December when I was last home, honestly. So it was very nice to see her again. She was so happy to see me. She has this really goofy grin that she does where she, like, shows all her teeth in excitement while basically screaming in excitement. It's really stinking cute. And, oh my goodness, it was nice to see that again. It really was. And, I mean, of course it was nice to see my family when they weren't bickering with each other, aggressively bickering with each other. There's a bit of a power dynamic between my parents and my sister. I think my sister's kind of winning because my parents have pretty much given up, which is not a good place for parents to be, admittedly. But I think my sister is interested in law, so she is very good at both having arguments and winning arguments. Let's just say it that way. Or at least winning in her eyes. I don't know if my parents strictly agree that she's won those arguments, and frankly, I don't think there is a winner in these arguments. It's just, there's a lot of anger coming from that place, and it's not the best look. It's not the best feel. It's relatively stressful, all things considered, honestly. I want a potato. But at the very least, my time spent with them, with both parties, was pretty positive, and that's all I can really ask for. Beyond that, let's see, anything else exciting? Not terribly so, I would say. Not inherently unexciting, either. I can probably serve these 2 last dishes and save them. What if I do a combo? That might be worth more. Let's do the combo meal here. Oh, we might be 1 short. Oh no, I think we needed 520. We may have needed 480. I don't remember. Well, we're not getting it now, that's for sure. Okay, how close were we and how disappointed am I going to be when this pops? Let us find out. Because I don't think we're getting that cooked in time. Moment of truth, Kiwi. Did we get the 3-star? We did. All right, excellent. All right, I'd say that one went pretty well, all things considered. A lot less drowning than usual, which is a weird statement to say out of context. But yeah, it's going to be weird for those who don't know the timeline of these videos if they're watching multiple episodes. Kiwi, you are experiencing my absence in real time, so I don't have to worry about you understanding where I've been. But anyone else who actually follows all these series, which I don't think we really have anyone like that just yet, because why would they? These are pretty low-budget Let's Plays that are really intended just to put people to sleep. Okay, this one's the introduction to burritos. Alright, so basically, if I recall, the strategy for this is at all times we need rice cooking. So let's see, where am I? I'm over here. Right, I remember, I got really kerfuzzled by this because I needed to have these things constantly going back and forth. But I get the idea now, so get the rice and the meat cooking, and then we can plate out some tortillas on each section after that. And then we need a beef. Get that chopping. Send this back your way. And save that. Get the meat cooking. And then I can get a second rice cooking in the meantime. Well, sort of. I need to plate it first, it would seem. Hold on. Save the rice. Get the meat cooking. And then let's get 2 tortillas on these plates so that I can serve them as soon as possible. Okay, and then our next meat is a chicken. I guess maybe left side will just be in constant chicken mode, maybe? I don't know. Save the rice. Whoop. We'll get one more rice while I'm at it. And then, oh, there's a sink that we'll need to wash things in. That's unfortunate. All right, what am I doing? I need to send this back this way. Sending it. Okay, get the chicken cooking. Anyway, now that I've kind of gotten my frame of reference for mental status, I suppose, for lack of a better way of describing that. Yeah, overall the trip was positive. We went to an arboretum, which was really pretty. It had basically a very fancy Italian architectural-inspired mansion that we kind of toured around, and it was really pretty. It reminded me of my trip to Germany back when I was studying abroad, and overall a very fun experience. It was nice to just actually do something that all of my family could enjoy. I wouldn't say my family is the biggest in terms of like going out for walks, but they were willing to humor me with it. Honestly, they walked a lot more than they normally do because I was around. It's just I've gotten so used to walking when Kiwi is around. Like our routine for just personal wellness is we go for these kind of 15-minute walks. Just, oop, did I lose points for that? Oh well. I was trying to pick up the plate, not serve it. Unfortunate. I'm getting a little kerfuffled on this stage based on mental, but we're gonna manage it. We're gonna get these dishes cleaned ASAP. Get this cooking, and then that'll be good to serve, although we need a beef cooking right now. So let's get this out here. Oh, that beef is actually ready, so we just need a tortilla. Why does this keep happening? Is the rice not finished cooking? Now it is. Okay, weird. Okay, I guess that's what the issue was. The rice wasn't finished cooking. That's annoying. And odd that it does that. Okay, let's see. Resetting. We need a tortilla. We need this clean plate. We need a rice. And we need to get this beef going. So once we have that, we can send this on its way. I didn't actually grab beef there. Weird. The Arboretum, though, it really was pretty in that mansion. Yeah, I was going to say, so I did a study abroad in Germany for about a month. And while I was out there, I did some visits to Prague and Amsterdam. Or not Amsterdam, rather. Potsdam is what I wanted to say. I visited Potsdam. And when you're in Potsdam, one of the things you have to do if you're any sort of touristy type individual is you need to go castle hopping, or castle exploring, I suppose. And I took a ton of photos while I was there. They were beautiful architectural majesties. What a fun experience. I wish I could explain more than that. It's really funny that my experience out in Germany as a STEM major otherwise was to study architecture and urban planning, which would not make any sense if you knew me as like what my personal interests are, but it was just a good opportunity to, I don't know, do something different. And they didn't offer many STEM classes up there, so I figured, why not? Yeah, we didn't get that. All right, so what I'll do is let's... Okay, so if you're watching this is the run where I actually beat this level. It will be really kind of awkward if I do, considering this is actually my first attempt since the last attempt I supposedly got away from. And I'm definitely not dubbing this over in post. I know full well that I beat it immediately after that, but thought it would take multiple attempts, and then did the attempt without commentary because I wanted to focus. And while we're at those hypotheticals, I definitely wasn't too busy with work and too unmotivated in my time off to actually do the post-production additional commentary until a full month after the fact. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Thankfully, these are entirely hypothetical scenarios in which I'm making things up and have no sense of guilt or disappointment in those realizations. So how are you today? Nice weather? No, it's mostly been raining. It's been really rainy lately. we've been trying to go to the lakeside to read, and it's been such a struggle between my work schedule and the weather to find a day to actually go to the lake. So we did thankfully have a really nice day out at the lake. We read together, and just it was a nice quiet moment by the lakeside. We got visited by ducks. They came out of the water and just started quacking at us. We didn't have anything to offer them, so they moved on to a different group of people who also had nothing to offer them, but it was fun. There were a lot of ducks at the lakeside, actually. There were 3 on a rock. There was another that was also on a rock, but the rock was submerged, so it just looked like it was floating like normal on the water surface, like what ducks do. But every now and again, the water would ebb and flow just enough that you could see it's actually on a rock resting, which was kind of amusing. But anyway, yeah. So I'm dubbing over this in post just because life takes a hold, you know. I've been so busy. But I wanna get the finale uploaded, and before we get to the finale, we need to get our last couple 3 stars. So here we are, cooking burritos to the best of our ability. I like the rain, honestly. Like, I have on a number of occasions gone walking in the rain, getting absolutely drenched. But it's weird. I breathe my easiest in kind of that cool, sort of drizzly weather. Not when it's too hot or humid, just the right amount of moisture and cool air. It does wonders for my asthma. But yeah, I like the rain too, because it means less people are usually outside that I have to interact with, and I think it goes without saying that both Kiwi and I are implicit introverts. So if we can avoid those sorts of unnecessary interactions, we tend to favor them. I still have some energy for people, but it's exhausted by work usually. And so rainy weather helps keep people indoors and gives us an excuse to stay indoors if necessary as well. But like I said, I don't mind going for walks in the rain. I find that very soothing. I definitely have some funny photos of me just coming home completely drenched in water. And I've definitely gotten some weird looks from people in their cars. Like, this guy is walking in the rain in a t-shirt and shorts, absolutely drenched. What is he doing? I'm just enjoying my life. I'm doing what I do best, and that is what would I say? Unintended and confusing, detrimental decisions to my well-being. But yeah, I quite enjoy getting drenched in the rain. Apparently that's something I did as a kid too. I may have had a history that my parents constantly remind me of running out into puddles naked when I was really young, and my parents had to run out in the rain to catch me and bring me back indoors so that the neighbors didn't see. Apparently I was a bit of a troublemaker as a kid, but anyway, that's Jeff of the future signing off. We'll let Jeff of the past, I guess, take over from here. Whew, and there we go, 3 stars. Okay, had to focus a little bit there, but I did that pretty cleanly, didn't I? Definitely overshot the 3-star on that last attempt. All right. I think this is the last 3-star we have left before the final boss, because there are 90 stars in Overcooked 1 altogether. All right. Is this the one with the conveyor belt? No, this is the one with the double doors. Ugh. I don't enjoy this level. Double doors are rough. All right, let's see. So we're making burritos again. So start by just lining up a whole bunch of rice here, because we need that on this side. And then we can get these cooking. And then we can open this door, and I need to go in here and get tortillas out on this side. I think I'm just going to make the left side the transfer side as much as possible. So we need a chicken, a steak, and a steak. And then we can get those chopping. Should have chopped the chicken first, but it's all right. We can cook 2 meat at a time, and I can get 2 rice going at a time too. All right, we've got a very busy kitchen going on. What else do? I chop the next steak. Got it. And then you're not done cooking. You're done cooking. So let's get this on a tortilla. And this on a tortilla. And then save that. Get you out here. Pass that along. Get this on this burrito. And now we have a bunch of things to serve. Okay. Now we need this beef cooked. And let's see, I need rice. Let's get another 2 rice going in the meantime. At least we don't have to worry about dishes on this stage, I believe. Alright, I need to chop more meat. So let's send a chicken, a steak, and a steak up that way. And that should cover us pretty well for a little while. And this is good to serve, so let's just get that out. And then, okay, save the rice. We've got so much rice. Okay, so let's see. Get you a chop and a chicken. And what can I do in the meantime? This one, I need tortillas. So what I'll do is I'll pass this chicken along for cooking. And then grab a tortilla here. Perfect. Get that cooking, or not. Alright, we'll just get the next chicken chopping. Okay, good. Good. Put the rice on this, and now we can start cooking another rice in the meantime. And get this chicken cooking. Leave this off the burner. Pass this along. Alright, I think my brain is processing what needs to be done here a lot better than my first attempt, that's for sure. Okay, another rice is done. So let's just put these here for now. And then this chicken can go here. And then we pass this along. Get this on the burner. And then get this off the flame so it doesn't burn. Put this on a plate and serve it. And then we need we need more tortilla. Tortilla, if you will. Alright, one of those in there. Serve that up. Get this off the burner. And then we need... I'll start chopping this, but first, one more tortilla. Get that, and then that, and put that there. And I think that should bump us over the 3-star limit. But we'll try and bust out one more tortilla, or one more everything in the meantime. Once this is cooked... Yeah, I should definitely be able to get this last one, I believe. So toss that in there, pass a rice, and get both of these cooking. Realistically speaking, I'm not making any burritos after that, so let's get this last tortilla ready. And we'll pass a plate onto that. And then we'll see if we make it. I think we just needed somewhere in the 500s, if not the high 400s, so let's find out. There we go, 585, that feels pretty solid. So what can I talk about my trip? Like I said, I've studied abroad. I went to Potsdam. Potsdam has a lot of beautiful castles. I don't know much about European architecture, to be honest. A month of study is not going to teach you much, and frankly, because it was not my special interest, I have forgotten a lot of it. I certainly remember things like the physical structures themselves and the art style, but I wouldn't be able to like go through the history or the finer details of its design. I feel honestly the architecture classes I took, there were more an excuse for being a casual tourist than actually doing anything that would be involved with my later experiences and profession. I am someone interested in animal sciences and biological sciences and ecological sciences. I am not I am not by any means an architect or an urban planner. All right, but with all that said, here we are, the final boss of Overcooked 1. Alrighty, Kiwi, I'm gonna pause here and we'll pick it up in the next episode. We've just got the final boss left, so I hope you're looking forward to that. With all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. In the next one, we beat Overcooked 1. I'll see you then.